who I don't care to talk about, but I'm gonna talk about it anyway because she's been popping up in my For You page. She's been gone for a while, but she's back, babes. Chrisean Rock. Not my favorite person, for real. I talked about her once a couple of years ago, and her child, and how I believe DCFS should get involved, and I still stand 10 toes on that decision regarding DCFS needing to get involved because of the things we're seeing. So Chrisean Rock has crawled from under her rock, y'all, and she is back on our For You pages again. The first time I saw her back in the streets was with the Streamers University, not Streamers University, but the Streamers Prom or something. She went with Funny Marco, and she's just, y'all, why do we celebrate degenerate behavior? She's literally exhibits degeneracy. And when she was at the Streamers Prom, like, she looked very out of place. And I think it's because she carries toxic energy, negative energy, bad behavior, no decorum or no just manners. That's really what it is. And she doesn't care. She lacks situational awareness. And so, like, she was like, I think she like, something really gross happened. I don't know if she digged in her nose or she spat something out at one point. Y'all don't see the clips. But like, she was trying to engage with some of the streamers.
Damn, y'all can. Look, I don't know what to do. Whatever you want to do. What if the service gets worse in here? They do. It's no Wi-Fi. They didn't know working, so only the streaming for.
The people that was at the prom. First of all, why 37-year-old people at a prom? I don't know, but whatever. I digress. But the fact remains the same that no one was really interacting with her, and she just looked very much so out of place. And like, hours leading up to the prom, and this is why I'm making a video. Hours leading up, apparently she had like some assistants with her, and her baby's almost 2, and what I saw is what the internet is saying is she apparently left this baby in a car.
I should call you later so you can do what you gotta do.
No, you don't gotta call me later. I just don't want to argue. You can stay on the phone.
I guess you're busy, so I'm gonna call you later.
Huh? I'm not busy at all.
Yeah, I guess you're busy, so I'm gonna call you later.
I'm not even busy.
Okay. You're busy right now.
Huh? I'm not busy. I'm not busy. I'm not busy. I'm about to put a baby in the car. Is that okay? Do you mind taking them to the car? Thank you.
Do you mind taking them to the car? Thank you.
I don't know.
There's like 400 people here to deal with this. Is she alive still?
Here you go. Here I come, Papa. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. No, I'm going to the dentist. Y'all want to come?
No, I go home.
Okay. Well, is Jack coming?
Jack's driving.
Y'all act like that. Y'all don't even know what's going on. I'm not putting my child in the camera. Y'all keep saying, attend to my baby. I am attending to my baby. That's why I have certain people here tell me attend to my baby while I'm working. I'm not finna keep, you know? So, all that, put prayer hands, y'all. Everybody that love me in the chat.
I don't know how long the baby was in the car, but she left the baby in the car. The people who are assistants, they seem pretty over it, girl. That Chrisean left her baby in the car and all these other things. And it just seems like she takes this baby everywhere she goes. And she doesn't go into the best environments. And I don't know if it's just like she just doesn't have help, but it seems like she has help because she has assistance. But like the latest thing was like she was at a smoke shop or something like that. People were smoking and all engaging in other activities, and she has this baby in this environment, and it just screams that she's asking for CPS to come and investigate, and because it doesn't seem like the baby's in the best environment.
Here's the proof of Chrisean leaving Junior unattended at the beach at 3 in the morning while she's partying with her friends on the side. Like, did y'all notice everywhere she takes Junior, she has him in a stroller and puts a blanket on top of him as if he's a newborn? He's about to be 2 years old. And just look how close he is to the water. Y'all know in the nighttime, the tides, the current is fuck. The water be pulling you in. Like, does she even realize what she's doing? Like, sis, if you can't take care of a child, tell somebody. This is not okay. And some people were saying that this baby is always so sleepy, so drowsy. People are thinking that she's giving him to sleep. While she's out, she's doing her own thing. Because y'all already know this is not the first time. She was literally in the studio and she had him covered in the blanket, in a stroller on the side while she's over there with her friends. At this point, her friends need to be held accountable too, because y'all just partying with Chrisean, but y'all see what's going on. She's bringing her child, and she has her child unattended. She's not watching him. She's not taking care of him. She thinks, oh, if I put a blanket on top of him, he'll be fine. Excuse me? She treats Junior as if he's a newborn. He's about to be 2. He does not know how to walk. I mean, yo, when Blueface said, who's gonna watch the baby? Moment of fucking silence, because he was so right. And I never thought in a million years that I would agree with Blueface. I didn't. But seeing that picture and seeing Junior on the beach like that at 3 in the morning with nobody around him is just crazy. God bless.
Like really alarming to me that the baby was in the car, and seeing that the baby was at a smoke shop. And so a lot of people have a lot of thoughts, a lot of feelings about this. Like, she really does have a seemingly delusional loyal fan base, because when I tell you in that video I did a couple of years ago, people were bashing me because I was like, why wasn't CPS involved? Because this girl clearly was using drugs, was drinking, whatever, seemingly while she was pregnant. Like, a lot of people are saying, like, and it appears that way because she was at the club. It appears that that was the type of activity she was engaging in while pregnant. So why didn't they open up an investigation? Maybe the baby wasn't drug exposed or anything, but it seems that way to the public looking in. And it's just like, something ain't cleaner than a buttermilk when it comes to her, but her energy is off. I'll call CPS on Miss Shirley, mama. Why isn't anyone calling CPS on Chrisean and what she got going on? Because like, she's streaming and showing what she's doing, and it's alarming to us. This very young, vulnerable baby who can't speak up for himself or advocate for himself, and it's just like, it's just sad all the way around. And I don't know if anyone's willing to provide help. We don't know the full story or the detail. We just know what she's showing us, but she clearly needs help. But I think that she just rubs people the wrong way, that a lot of people just don't want to be involved with her. And so they were saying at one point she was homeless and was like hopping from like house to house, home to home. She was like living at her baby daddy's house, but she apparently trashed the house and he put her out. Girl, I don't know. It's just a mess. I just don't understand the celebration of degenerate behavior, because I don't know where she came from. I just know she was on baddies or something like that, and she got arrested. Like, she's a reality. Star, and it's just like degenerate behavior that's being celebrated. But that's what y'all like. That's what people like. That's what's entertaining to y'all. Y'all love to see the downfall of people, and it's just kind of like, I don't like that on my For You page. But she's back, y'all. Apparently she's back. She's starting beef with the streamers like Wendy and all of them, and it's just, I don't know, she's just not my cup of tea. But I just wanted to talk about it because I'm seeing her on my I was seeing her on my For You page, but now I'm seeing a lot of think pieces. So I'm going to put some of that in here for y'all to hear.
We listen and we don't judge, right? So when I was growing up, there was a girl that I was friends with. She had a baby when she was 14. She took that baby everywhere with her, okay? And when I say everywhere, I mean everywhere. She was the only one I knew that had a car when we were about 18, 19 years old. She had a car. We were in the car. It was me, her, and 2 other girls and her baby. It was probably about 1 o'clock in the morning. They had been drinking and smoking. I was a little square, so I wasn't. But we pulled up to a house, and she said, wait out here. I'm just going to run right in. She wanted to go meet her boyfriend. Everybody ended up falling asleep in that car, except for me and her son. And it was about 2 hours later that she finally came out. And after that, I never hung out with her. And I remember thinking, I never hung out with her again. And I remember thinking, something is going to happen to her son. It was about 4 o'clock in the morning when I ended up getting home. And her son was still in the car, still up, still outside. And he couldn't have been more than 5 at that age, at that time. So maybe a month later, her son ended up passing away. And her son passed away from walking pneumonia. She didn't know that he was sick because she took him outside everywhere with her. And she was high and drunk when she was around him. So how could she notice that he was sick? That is the one thing that concerns me about Chrisean Rock and her son. And this is a true freaking story. This is a true story. I'll never forget that because I never really understood the dangers of having a baby and how delicate kids are until then. And Chrisean Rock is obviously spiraling out of control. I think that the rumors may be true that she's on some sort of drugs. And she just has her baby with her. And I also believe that she's homeless because we've never seen that baby's bed. We've never seen her bed. Have we ever seen her house? I don't think so. I think she is homeless and she's just party hopping with her baby because they don't have anywhere to go. Now, is Chrisean Rock wrong? Yes. But why is nobody in her life stepping in and saying, I will take your baby? Because if that was a friend of mine, if that was my daughter, if that was my sister, and I saw this online, I would be going over there, let's meet up. I'm going to take your son until you get yourself together. Because if that baby loses his life, I'm sure everybody around her will be busting out in tears. There was nothing we could do. She's wrong. She's wrong. Well, you're wrong too for standing by and watching this happen to him. And he can't speak for himself. He can't say, I'm sick. He can't say, I'm hungry. He's still drinking out of a bottle. He's almost 2. He will be 2 in September. Yeah. It's all sad. It's really sad. Every time I see her, she's with this baby and leaving him with random strangers to be on the phone or to videotape. It's just sad.
So y'all heard some of the think pieces, what people have to say about Chrisean Rock and just her behavior, who she is, and just the baby and all of the drama that's surrounding her. Not America's sweetheart. But anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you think DCFS needs to get involved? I think they need to. I think there needs to be an investigation if there hasn't been one already. I think at the very least there needs to be an investigation from Department of Children and Family Services. See what resources she needs, because I feel like, you know, she's just very immature and just I don't like it, y'all. I don't like it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. My name is Brittany Janae. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.